Oh, give me a second. Oh, crap. Weren't supposed to see that. Me. Okay, okay, I'm back. Yippee! Yeah! I got the notification like yesterday while I was working on like icing a cake. So like I was a little like sidetracked, but I felt a little bad because it was my mom's birthday. I was making my mom's birthday cake, but then I went and I was like, "Yo, guess what? I got this thing making it about me." But I was really excited. So it's like I knew like the other day I did reach like I've started talking. Why don't I just put it on a just chatting screen? Because guess what? I made an actual just chatting screen now because I wanted to do a significant amount of chatting at the beginning of this stream. So I made a special screen that doesn't have like all the extras in the background. So ta-da! I also fiddled with my mic settings, so if I sound a little off, that's why. But hopefully it should overall be better, because before it was just kind of cutting out and filtering out my voice sometimes when it probably shouldn't have been. But it's not doing that anymore. At least it shouldn't be. But yeah. It's like, what does this entail? Not a whole lot different, technically, because I still haven't finished setting up the stuff where, like... Hey, thank you! I was able to get my sister who made the original, like, Starting Soon and BRB screens to send me just, like, an isolated version of just the background so I could fiddle around with it. Crap, I had, like, other things I was going to talk about. Now I'm blanking on them. I guess one of them be like, oh yeah, now that I'm affiliate. I mean, I think I technically had subs could be a thing before. I'm not sure, but now you officially can. I technically, it feels like I'm doing the opposite of my job by saying this. And like, I technically don't recommend subscribing to me yet because you don't really get too much from it yet, other than there'll be ads now and you can skip those ads if you sub. But like, I haven't made sub emotes yet. I'm gonna work on those, but first I have to do the daunting part of figuring out how the heck I need to like what kind of emotes I'm gonna make. Even if I do just simple doodles, I need to know like what I'm gonna be drawing first, you know? So I guess if you guys have like ideas and stuff for that, or like stuff you would want as emotes, feel free to let me know. I also know that at some point I want to make like a yeah, I do. For the most part, yeah. It's like some of the art, like the some of the some of the stuff, like my Starting Soon BRB screens, my sister made, but for a lot of my stuff, I plan on doing my own art. Now, if I end up having the funds to commission someone later on to make like something else, okay, I'll actually write that down. Or I would write that down if I could figure out where my pencil went. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm also gonna fiddle with something on my just chatting. Okay. I fiddled with the thing, but it probably made your chats disappear. But it should. I was like, for the just chatting screen, I don't want the your chats disappearing after a while. So I fiddled with that settings. But we good. We good. Uh, I have the closest I've got is like, at least in terms of like getting ideas of what kinds of. Oh boy, stream's going great so far. Ah. Are we back? Can you guys see me? Uh. Okay. Okay, and I can see you both in the OBS overlay and on the widget. So the widget's working, which is nice. Uh, I was gonna have like the just chatting bit be longer because I was gonna talk about stuff and then I should have written stuff down because I'm forgetting what I was gonna say. I mean, I guess first of all, like I'm honestly just shocked that I got affiliate in like the first month of doing this because that was not on in my plans. I guess it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this, and it'd be cool if something comes out of it. But you know, I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much. But it is literally the day before my 1 month streaming anniversary is when I get like the email from Twitch saying like, hey, by the way, and I'm like, what? Like what? Give me a second. No. So I was thinking, since my one qualifier for if I was gonna start a Minecraft survival world on stream was I wanted to at least finish the first year of Stardew first, and I did that. I was thinking we could either do that this stream, or I have the MCCI server. If anyone else in chat has a Java edition, we could go on there, because I know at least one of the one person I do know in the chat that does Minecraft I know is a Bedrock player, so I can't count on that, I guess. I don't know. My words are getting jumbled. I was supposed to say, bro, I just got affiliate for this. I'm supposed to better this that. Ring. Oh. Ah. I guess other stuff. I finally started putting together my own custom stream playlist for now because before I was just playing a playlist of Project Sekai instrumentals. But now I'm playing a more narrowed down playlist of Project Sekai instrumentals combined with some Toby Fox songs. And there will be more than just that. I just didn't get as far as I wanted to before stream. A lot of this was played kind of last minute and stuff, because I mean, part of it is also that, like, as I mentioned it being my mom's birthday yesterday, and that's why I was, like, busy making a cake and why I didn't stream yesterday. But we're also going out to dinner tonight, so I have a time limit tonight. I mean, it's nowhere near tonight yet, but, like, be quite rude if instead I'd be like, no, mother, I cannot go to your birthday dinner. I'm live streaming. Uh, okay, yeah. Also, part of me being affiliate now is that it's gonna run ads every once in a while now, and if I'm looking at my little stream manager properly, it's gonna play like a 60-second ad in like a minute. So like I guess if I'm gonna do anything major, I'll wait until after that, uh, just so you guys don't miss that. Um, I'm also realizing I forgot to update my Minecraft, so I'm fiddling with that during this as well. I guess, so how you guys doing while we're waiting for that? And I guess if you guys do end up in ad jail, let me know so I can, like, I guess just be aware. Okay. Probably should have my phone plugged in so it doesn't die on me while I'm doing this. Yeah, I was actually on call with my uncle before this. He does like audio production stuff, and he was like, "Hey, I might be able to figure out how to like fiddle with your mic so that it's at least so you're at least like doing better with what you have." It's like, ideally, I'm gonna get something. Okay, so I guess just let me know when you guys are in ad jail, so I'll just be aware of it. um, yeah. So like, I think. Um, Interesting. I was gonna do something and I forgot what I was gonna do. I'm all scattering. Ah. Brain fart again, dang it. Dang it. I also find it very funny that Twitch is giving me the option to turn on sub-only chat mode when I do not have any. I guess first, before I tab over to Minecraft, I should probably switch the category. Give me just a moment. Okay, now. Oh wait, dang it! I didn't set up my my little chat thing on this because it's been a while since I played Minecraft on here. Just a second. Okay. There we go. Okay. But we can also do this. I was gonna do something else and I keep blanking. Come on, man. Let's do this Minecraft. Do Minecraft game. Because we can always switch gears to something else Minecraft later if you guys want. But I figured playing Minecraft for this stream instead of like Stardew or something would be better because I feel like interacting with you guys would be a little easier in Minecraft, even though it's early game. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. This is quite the spawn. Oh my. Crap. Eh. Okay, I can barely hear the game over my music. Wait, no. Well. I need to like slowly make my way down here. Uh-oh. I've played Minecraft before, but never in front of a live stream audience, so it's... I'm like having that thing where like, now that you're doing something you know how to do, but you're doing it in front of people for the first time, so you're now forgetting how to do that thing just because you're doing it in front of people. Oh, come on. There's plenty of stone over there. Give me a second. Ah! Come on. Now I already lost my crafting table. Come on, man. Oh, come on, me. I'll just make a second crafting table. Oh my. Come on. I feel like now it's becoming evident that I don't play single player that often because I'm just being like, oh, what do I do? Is it already getting dark? You kidding me? Or am I just imagining things? I can't tell. Ah! Worst case scenario, if I get too lost playing this, we can always switch to MCC Island and fish. Actually, you know what? We're playing MCC again. I'm getting bored. Oh, or not. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, give me a 1 sec. Crap. Ah. Ah. All my plans for the stream are like going out the window just because I'm like forgetting stuff. My brain's all like bleh. Uh, give me just. Okay. I'm gonna put up my little screen. Dang it. Wah. 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 Um. Blah, blah, blah. I might change stream title. Okay. So what we should we? Ah. Disaster everywhere. Uh. Th- Whoa. Ashwag cosplayer. Ooh. I just realized I didn't tab back in, but now I'm also doing other things, so I have to tab back here anyway. This stream is a mess. Ugh. Okay, boom, I made a pinned message. Okay. Again, ooh boy, is this stream a whole lot of mess. But game time. Let's fish. Oh wait, my phone keep it turning off. I'm trying to use it to see chat. Let's go play fish. Actually no. Let's do parkour. Okay. Immediate. Whew, forgot I did that. Aw, man. Dang it. Okay, wait, no, I did it right. I just misread chat. We're good, we're good. Wee. Yeep. Okay, that was easier than it looked. Is this like trapdoors? Whee! Apologies for the noises. Yippee! Oh. Which? Okay. I think that's the first time I've actually defeated, like, other than, I'll do the easy ending because it's the first time I've gotten this far. I don't want to ruin it. Nope! Jinxed it. Okay, that was maybe a little bold of me. Nope. Yay! Victory! I'm kind of. Nope. Anyway. No. 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 Wait, is this what they call a Neo? Because I can't do that. It's fair. Ooh, it's nighttime. Ugh. Give me a second. I can guide you. Okay. Okay, so you want to go on your hotbar to where it has a little compass and click, right click on that. And then it'll show like the different games you can play, and you want to click on the fishing. And then click on Verdant Woods. And then once you get that far, I can tell you how to make sure you're on the same instance as me so that we'll actually see each other. Okay. Now once you're in the fishing game, you want to go to this the green little guys in your hotbar and right click on them. And then go over this yellow and green bit where it says instances. And click on instance 10, because then you'll be on the same one as me. Boom. I see ya. And then it's easy peasy. You just find a fishing spot and fish at it. It's chill, and you can hang out, and you can get points and upgrade your stuff. And like every once in a while, the thing will refresh. And like it'll have like a little pop-ups ahead of them for how many fish are at that spot. You gotta aim for the specific little fishing spot. Oh, my spot disappeared. And then once you start catching fish, you can sell them at that like hub area. And then you can get upgrades and stuff with it. If you want to play other mini games, you can switch, but this is chill. Now the stock here is low, so you gotta move. a fish. Yeah, and then every once in a while, this little thing, the little A icon in your hotbar, will like start flashing, and you can right click on that, and it means you've leveled up in something, and you can figure that out and get the XP from it. Fishing level 6. It's gold. Ooh. Fish gaming Saturday, I guess. Oh, I got a glimmering. Ooh. Oh, spot's depleted. Gotta move. Behind you. Nice. Donde me wonders. The tides of change. Oh, this spot's low. It's not out, but it's low. Probably shimmy over. Ooh. Solo. Oh, hey, R6. How you doing? Oh, well, oh. I'm doing pretty good. Stream's a bit scuffed, all things considered, but as the title says, I got affiliate, and I'm super happy about that. Yeah, I was gonna have like a whole thing at the beginning of stream where I was like talking about it, and then as soon as I got there, I like forgot everything I was gonna say. So that bit's scuffed, and then I tried starting a Minecraft world, and that was scuffed. So now we're just fishing. And if you've got Minecraft Java, feel free to join because I'm on a public server. But also, if you want to just chat and chat, that's fine too. I picked something more casual so that if chat wanted to chat, it's open to that. Rhyming unintentional. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot, pretty good phrase, it was like, what are you looking at me for? But yeah. You can always chat through the chat. Because like I said, purposefully pick something more casual. Oh yeah, and I fiddled with my mic settings. So if I sound better, that's why. If I sound worse, then that's because I screwed up fiddling with my mic settings. But it should, in theory, sound better. But let me know. But also, it's been a while since I've streamed with Minecraft and also music, so let me know if like game sounds are balanced okay. But yeah, if you're able to hang out and chat, that's fine. If you're in bed but you gotta actually sleep, that's fine too. I appreciate you stopping by either way. Uh, I, so technically, what just inspired my PNG tuber is technically a long story. I can shorten it, but with I can't shorten it with very much unless I over shorten it. Being like, my PNG tuber and the associated username uh, both tie back into an inside joke from middle school. Which I can explain, but it's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be like a bit. So it started, it's like the whole like almighty llama queen thing took a few stages to get there, but it started with like 6th grade, me, well, like the whole class was like drawing on the board because I think they were doing like one of those like stall day charity things where like you bring in a bunch of spare change and the teacher can't start class until they've counted up all of them. So while the teacher was counting all that spare change, we were just doodling on the board like the whole class was. And I decided, because I just recently learned how to draw a llama, to draw a llama on the board. But this guy kept doodling on top of the llama, and I kept telling him, like, hey, stop it, and he kept doing it just to mess with me. So at some point, by the end of the class, I wrote up like a little, I tore a piece of paper out of my notebook and drew the llama again, but this time with a little crown, and says like, the llama king has been angered, you have been cursed, and slipped into his locker because this dude happened to have a locker right next to mine. And from that point on, the llama king ended up being kind of like a back and forth joke between the two of us that eventually spread to like other friends in my like main friend group, because this guy was more just an acquaintance. And it was like the llama king was this guy that was like in some sort of entity that I was like a messenger of. I don't know. But as the bit continued, it went from being a separate entity known as the llama king to it being the llama queen, an entity that I am. Okay, I can fiddle with that. Wait, lat. Okay. That should be good-ish, I think. But, yeah, it's been a while since I've fiddled with the audio balancing on the Minecraft instance, because it's been a while since I have played Minecraft on stream. So, appreciate pointing it out. Yeah. It's like the Llama King evolved from a separate entity that I was some sort of messenger of to the Llama Queen, which was me. And I kept drawing llamas on boards because it was just a whole bit now. Like, anytime I had the opportunity to draw on a random board in a classroom, I'd draw the same little llama that specifically had like a little fluff of hair in front of their eyes. And then I'd start adding like the little crown and that sort of thing. And it evolved from Llama King to Llama Queen and that sort of thing. And then, eventually, it went from just the Llama Queen to me being a dramatic middle schooler and joking that I am the almighty Llama Queen, and that's where the username came from. And then where we get the character from is quite a few other layers of explanation. Is I have like a whole bunch of OCs, and if I got into all their lore, that'd be a whole separate tangent that, you know, I'd be glad to start if you were interested, but I'm gonna try to stay on track. But for a while, the OCs I had were like very self-inserty sort of thing. And it was not the most well written because at the time I was in middle school. There's only so good the stories you write in middle school can be. But sometime around high school, I started wanting to take the series, well, not even high school, like 8th grade. It's like, yeah, around 7th or 8th grade, I decided I wanted to take this like OC story more seriously and revamp the characters so that they were like stood on their own better and they weren't just like literally my self-insert and stuff. But one of the things I did with like the main character of that series was like she had like dimension traveling abilities, and I liked using her as like a self-insert for like whatever like media franchise I was obsessed with at the time. So like she'd go into the dimension of the freaking Dream SMP or something. Like that's honestly what it was at the time with what I was obsessed with, but not gonna talk about that part. But it's like I was revamping this character to make them like a more serious character and less of a direct author self-insert. But I still liked having a character I could play around with like that. So I was like, what if I take the Llama Queen and make her into a more human character, and that can be my fun self-insert character that I do like whatever I want with, because they aren't attached to a more serious story. And that's where Lana came from. And all that is to say is that the design for my PNG tuber basically comes from me translating that little llama I used to doodle on the whiteboards into a more humanoid design. Which is why she's got like the little hair floof, because the little llama I always drew had the little hair floof. And she wears those colors because they were my favorite colors at the time, and still kind of are. And she has a little crown. The crown has the little gem on it because that's actually got lore significance. The little gems that the characters in my story use to travel across dimensions are always that little diamond shape. So all of them have like a gem like that on their design somewhere. So she's got hers on her crown. And then like the outfit is honestly just based off of like the types of outfits I like to wear normally. Like just t-shirt, jacket, and then either shorts or like a long skirt underneath, which I guess you can't really tell because the PNG tuber sprite is only waist up. But yeah. Maybe could have shortened it a little more than that, but I didn't know really where to shorten it, so... Oh. Gotta switch fishing spots. But yeah. I guess like any questions? Because when I get all rambly like that, I do tend to accidentally leave out details, I guess. Oh, dang it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, like I'm honestly shocked that I got affiliate this early. Like I got the email yesterday while I was decorating a cake. And I was like, wait, what? And like I was all excited when I hit 25 followers. Like, yeah, that's another check mark off the checklist. Like one step closer. And there's like the next day after I got 25 followers, I was like, what? Huh? Because I swear, like, especially like the average viewers things, I swear I wasn't hitting that. But if Twitch says I got it, I'm not gonna dispute it. Like, no, Twitch, I actually think I did worse than that. It's like, I'll take it, I guess. It's like one of my next. Yeah, I got 5 right now, but like, I guess I was going after like post stream stats. It was like under 2 average, like 1 point something average. Usually when I looked at it, at least. Yeah. It's also, I've only been streaming for like a month. It's like, as it says, it's like literally July 8th was when I did my first stream, and I'm already. I literally started this being like, well, I don't expect this to go anywhere, but it'd be fun to mess around. Oh. Ooh, grotto. Grotto vibes. Grotto maxing. Crap. So many pearl spots. I don't fully know how this game works, but I know. Yeah, I should look for a pearl spot. It's the only like the second time I've gotten a grotto. Yeah, you can trade in the tin cans at that like little center like dock area. You can trade them in for stuff. Oh, it's a handful are, but a lot of them like if they got annoying to the point where where I had to like ban them, then I don't think their follow counted anymore. I'm not sure. I mean, it was worse before I had my little PNG model, because they'd be like, "Oh, you don't have any like overlays or fancy assets like at all. You should pay me." So now I at least have this as proof. Be like, I'm making my own assets. It's just slow. But I knew like at least a good handful of the people following me right now are like people I know IRL and stuff. But I also had a few days ago, I was in someone else's chat and they like recognized me like, oh my gosh, Llama Queen, it's been a bit, and we were chatting like back and forth, and I mentioned like, oh yeah, and I started streaming, and then without to kind of just say like, hey, our schedules don't line up, but if it ever works out, I'll raid you. And then they're like, mods, give them a shout. I'm like, oh, okay. And I got like at least 3 from that, including the streamer themselves. So I think they were part of like the last like final chunk. And like some of the streamers on here, like I raided into them, and I followed them, they followed back, sort of thing. You might have been. I'm trying to remember like that stream because I'm not 100% sure, but it's quite likely. I might check after I'm done with this grotto. Yeah. It's like, it was last stream when I hit the goal. And I forget if that was one where you... Yeah. It's fair. Cause the streamer I was mentioning from a few days ago, they were like Australian, so like it was late night for them, but I was joining their stream like right as I woke up. So sometimes I stream even later. Like I felt like I might start at like 6 p.m. for me. It's like 4:40 p.m. for me right now. Uh, but I've got plans, like family plans for tonight. Yeah. Okay. Because when you were talking earlier, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, there's a British one, but I was like, that feels weird to say out loud, especially if I'm remembering incorrectly. Bottle of water. I just realized. Sorry about that. Oof. I might go back to attempting parkour in a little bit. I I was able to at least beat the like daily challenge thing, which is I think the first time I've actually done that. And since I fiddled with my mic settings, I think it actually picked up all the weird little screeches I made whenever I fell off an edge. Oh. Yeah, it's like most of the streamers I watch are Minecraft streamers, so I've watched enough British people to know that it's not really like that. And I know enough to know there's more than just the one British accent. Just like not all American people sound the same. You just have to listen to enough to be able to tell the difference. And I'm also just bad at doing accents and voices in general, which sucks because I've tried to like DM a few times, and then I get to voicing a character. I'm like, oh crap, what do they sound like? Uh, yeah. I just remember like I mentioned that I had a previous Dream SMP phase. I remember a specific stream conversation I overheard between like a bunch of the different British streamers from that talking about like each other's accents, and it was like the first time I was like, oh yeah, they are different. Um, come on, man. Um, right. Dang it. I had more stuff I was gonna say and forgot it. In terms of like impressions and stuff, it's like I try to like DM and stuff whenever I voice a character. I'm like, oh crap, what do they sound like? And the few characters that I feel like I can do an impression of, is like I feel like they don't even count because they're like characters that no one else would be able to like back me up on if they're actually accurate. Like I feel like I can do a fairly decent impression of Danny from the D&D podcast Rolling with Difficulty, but I can say with very high confidence that I'm probably the only one here that even knows who she sounds like. So no one can call me out if it's actually a bad impression. But now that I'm saying it out loud, I do not have the confidence to try on stream. uh, not not personally. it's on the list of games that I'm like, even just from like seeing like the cultural impact of the game, it feels like something I should play eventually. I just feel like I'd be bad at it, which if anything might make it more entertaining for stream maybe. Um in fact, my uncle just added me recently to his Steam family, which means I can like play his games. And I know for a fact that he has both Hollow Knight and Silk Song. So technically, if I did ever want to play it, the option is now there. I just need to I guess be brave enough to try, because I was like yeah. It's one of those, from what I've seen, it's one of those games that can be relaxing, but there are parts of it that are really difficult. I'm like, So I feel like, I mean, I guess the way to maybe push myself to actually try it could be to try it on stream. Because then that could also be my motivation to stick it out, because it'd be like, oh, and you can play this or that, and it's like that. Lost the end of that sentence. Yeah. So I probably will at some point, it's just a matter of when. Because I have the two main games I switch back and forth between playing right now, which is the Stardew and Pokemon. And then like I have the occasional Minecraft, where I want to start like an actual survival world eventually. And I tried to earlier in this stream, and I was like, nope, I'm getting distracted and discombobulated. And Pokemon Leaf Green right now, on my totally legit and real Game Boy that I have. Plan is to like not necessarily go through the generations, but like do like the regions in order. So after I beat Leaf Green, I'll do either Heart Gold or Soul Silver, and then I'll do Emerald, and then Platinum, and then either Black or White, and then Black or White 2, and so on. But I figured if I was having a hard time... Oh! Treasure. Yeah. It's like I have all of the, well, not all of, but at least one of each of the, like, pairs of the 3DS and Switch ones on, like, actual physical copies. Minus the Let's Go games. I never played those. But it is quite easy to obtain the older games for my totally legit and real Game Boy that I have. Ooh. Not yet. I have plans to make one eventually, but I feel like I want to figure some other stuff out first. Just because, like, I've never run my own Discord server before, so I want to make sure I know what I'm doing before I open one. But the plan is to have one eventually. But yeah, not yet. It's like currently right now, like a lot of this, I have like channel updates and stuff on my Blue Sky because I'm not making a Twitter if I don't have to. But I do have a plan for eventually. But maybe now that I have Affilliate, that can be my extra reason to figure that out. To be fair, I think I am missing like getting some things set up, so that might be affecting it. Whoa. Whoa. Fancy schmancy fish. And on that note, I need to find another fishing spot. Yeah. It's like, I think I have like an ad blocker by default on my laptop sometimes. But I try to like turn it off for Twitch at least. Because like worst case scenario, if I am watching Twitch on my laptop instead of my phone, which my phone I'm not gonna have ad blocker on because I don't even know how to do that. It's like worst case scenario, I can just tab out and do something else while ads are happening, and it'll still get the stuff, but I don't have to be advertised to. I don't know. I might have to call it soon. It depends on when we're leaving for IRL plans, which I guess you can text me for. If I've got to get off soon, then I can start looking for someone to raid around now. Okay. So, I guess to give myself some time. So if we're maybe leaving in like an hour, then I could go like another half hour, 45 minutes. Okay. You know what? We move chat up there for Minecraft so that it doesn't meld weird with in-game chat. There we go. Ah. I can try some parkour. I was doing some earlier. No, since you weren't there for, I can probably switch. Be prepared to watch. Whoa, wait, what? Oh. Now, is this the same one that I was failing on last time? Is the question. Because I forget if the one that I was failing on while I was streaming was the daily one or like just the parkour course one. No. No. It's hard for me to even comprehend what's going on here. Oh boy. one's going one way, one's going the other. No! To figure out what's even going on here. Oh man, that's close. No! No! No. Yep. This. I keep hitting myself on that pole before I even jump. Yeah. But I checked my VOD for last time we did this, and you couldn't because the like noise filter thing on my mic was like registering it as background noise and filtering it out. But now it's not doing that. But if anything, I feel like it adds to the experience. Ah. It's I say it's comedy. It's a freaking pole. It's just the second level, man. Punch the pole. I hate the pole. Oh man. You're getting the authentic Lana experience here. With all the... Yeah. Part of the problem with this... Part of the problem with this is, like, I don't think I've had an issue on this run yet. But my space key is a little damaged. So if I hit it at a certain angle, sometimes it won't actually make me jump. It's funny, last time I was playing this, I had a Bubblegum KK kept playing in the background. Like, you can't tell them a VOD because it's music. Oh. There's a different course last time. But I was stuck for like half an hour on like the same part. Oh. What's happening? Did I cut out? What happened? Oh, I cut out, didn't I? Okay. We got to the next bit. Whoa! What was that? That's weird. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Yep. So it looks like we're back. Ah! Nah. I feel like there's somewhere else I'm supposed to go. No! See, there the spacebar thing happened. Like, I pressed it, but I didn't press it at the right angle, and it blah, blah, blah. No. No. Yeah. No! 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 Yeah. Come on! No! 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 Progress, people, progress. No! Forgot to unshift. Momentum, man. No. No. It's happening. Oh, okay. We made it. Let me check something. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, how do I... Nope. Okay, I think I've calculated how this is supposed to work. Nope. No, I haven't. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna... No. No. That was pure luck. but I'll take it. Oh, I've done this one. Oh no, this doesn't bode well, actually. This doesn't bode well, because I've done this one before. And I don't think I was good at it. Or maybe. Wait, no. Nope. Yeah, that's the annoying part. Is that if you... Oh, wait. You have to aim for the banner, I think. No! There we go. Yep. Ah. This music is like way too chill for what we're doing right now. Chill beats to fall off cliffs too. No. Yes. Oh, dang it. Freaking, what's it called? No. Okay, well, I'll see you later, R6. Ah. Bye. No! No! Whew. Oh no, it's this one. I recognize this. Spook. Channel the Jackenstein. Jackenstein's reaction to my parkour is, "You're taking too long." Yes! 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 You know what? I'm going to... I'm gonna attempt the medium. I'm not going to attempt the medium. I'm done with those disappearing blocks. I'm not in the mood. Ah. Nope. Ah. No, that one wasn't the spacebar's fault. That one was mine. Ah! Yeah, imagine if I tried the medium. I would. No. was clever. Minori give me strength. Yes! Thank you! Yes! Let's go! Ah! It's a little early, but I might call it there? I don't know. Unless I'm feeling... Oh, Lizzie cosplayer. So I've unlocked course 2. I'm gonna try this. If I don't get far, I don't get too far. Hi! Oh! Got distracted. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm not doing good at parkour, other than the fact that I did at least... Other than the fact that I did at least complete the daily challenge. Okay. Phew. It's going fairly well. I've been celebrating the fact that I hit Affilliate, Twitch Affilliate, and it's also my 1-month stream anniversary, which is nice. The beginning of the stream was a little scuffed, but since we switched to MCC Island, things have been going a little better. No! And apologies for any strange noises I end up making in my attempts to do parkour. That's just part of the natural Lana experience. It's going fairly well. Was this like hole in the wall inspired? I was like, Oh, is it? You may ask me something about my channel if it is not related to offering art commissions, because I've gotten that before, and even if you mean well with your offer, I've had people be uncomfortably persistent with that, and I just don't like taking chances with that. If it's something else, then feel free. Just nice. Ooh. Okay, yeah. It's like I've had people offer, say like, oh yeah, by the way, I take commissions for like stream assets or VTuber models or like stuff like that. And while I appreciate the offer, I am not in a position where I can afford that sort of thing. Even if it is budget friendly, when I say I'm broke, it is not an exaggeration. Dang it. And like I've had some people be like uncomfortably persistent and not take no for an answer and keep messaging me and almost and like trying to call me on Discord to the point where it gets me uncomfortable, which is why I made it channel rule. I might need to work on my phrasing on that because I've still had people attempt it. Yes, when I say broke, I mean like I have like $30 max in my bank account right now. And I'm looking for a job, but I don't currently have one. Like, that kind of broke. Ah. It's like, for example, the PNG tuber I'm using right now, I made that myself. That's the only reason I have a PNG tuber model, is because I was able to draw it myself. And I have, like, stuff that I'm planning on making myself. Like, I'm gonna make my own channel emotes. I just haven't had the time to do that yet. But yeah. I'd rather not, because like I said, I've had people be kind of like uncomfortably persistent before, so I'm just not comfortable really doing that. It's nothing on you in particular necessarily. It's just like I've had people like send me like examples of their art and then like try to call me without any notice while I'm like trying to make my dinner and be like I don't know how to really explain it, but like it's just a boundary thing. If I get to a point where I feel like I'll be able to like commission someone, I'll make that known, but that day is not today, you know? Because like it's nothing against you in particular. I've just had bad experiences in the past and I don't want to risk it. Playing it safe and all that. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, that's a decoy water stream, isn't it? I don't know. Because like with the last time I had like an uncomfortable experience, it did just start. It's like, oh, I'll show you my stuff. But then like they didn't leave off after that, and I had to block them. Lock in for this bit. Okay. I'm gonna give myself 10 minutes to complete this bit. And if I don't, I'm ending stream there. Just because I'm getting close to when I have to leave for IRL stuff. But yeah. Lily, not right now, at least. It's like, you did follow, like, if you do, like, stick around, it's like, I wasn't lying when I said, like, if I'm in a place where I can take commissions, I'll make it known. It's just like, now isn't that time, you know? I appreciate the offer, though. It's just like... Yeah. Sorry, had to do something. See, it's you can land on those bits, but I don't think you can actually do anything if you land on those bits. I mean, maybe you can, and I'm just silly goofy, but I don't... Doing it, chat. We're doing it. No! No! What would even was that one? It sounded like a weird sheep. Now I'm sounding like an illager. No. Yeah, I'll go to the end of the song. Ah! Okay. Okay. You know what? We're gonna just... We'll do the BRB screen because, you know... There we go. So, I think that's what I'm gonna call it for stream today. I won't be live tomorrow because I have, family gathering I gotta go to. And then I most likely won't be live on Monday because I've got, some college orientation stuff to do, which is funsies. So instead of playing Pokemon on Monday, I'll probably do that Tuesday if all things go well. And with that in mind, if you're still here, stick around because I will be raiding someone. If you got any suggestions, feel free to leave them. If not, I'll try to just see if anyone following those eyes. The one time I'm not playing Stardew Valley, someone I'm following is playing Stardew, so I'm gonna... I guess check. I'm gonna... I guess we'll raid Lil Simsy. Why not? Say hi, I guess. I'm probably gonna hang out there while I get ready to go to the thing that I'm going to, because we're doing family stuff. Still here? Oh, she got raids off? Dang. Well, we'll find someone else then. Well, okay, she probably got raids off for 10 people. That's fine. Find someone else. Okay, I'm gonna go... I'm gonna first World Tour or not. If it'll let me this time. Okay, we're actually gonna raid. We're gonna raid M2. They're on the Lunar Phase SMP. It says an SMP on the moon. I haven't watched this POV specifically, but there's a lot of people who play Minecraft, and I wanted to find someone who's at least somewhat related to something I knew. So if you could, I'd really appreciate if you stuck around. If not, then yeah. And like I said, not gonna stream tomorrow, or probably won't stream Monday. But after that, on Tuesday I'll probably be streaming Pokemon. Wednesday, maybe Stardew. Or the other way around, I'm not sure. But either way, at least one Pokemon and at least one Stardew next week. Well, that being said, I don't have much else to say, so let's just raid in.